Good morning, Simone. How you doing, sweetheart? 405, we live. What's up, moms of twinsies? How you doing, baby? What's happening? What's cracking? What's up, Metal? What's up, 901? What's up, Pretzel? Good morning, ladies. What's going on? What's happening? What's going on, honey? Hopefully, you ladies been doing good. I've been doing great. You know, I have a 7-year-old and a 10-year-old now, so we celebrated Jalen's birthday this past weekend. So I have a 7-year-old now, and Tristan turned 10 last in May, so last month. So yeah, I've been pretty busy. What's up, Thick Thighs? Miss Thick Thighs, what's up, Coley Cole? What's up, Wait for it? So y'all, Jasmine came out here. I'm gonna get straight to it because I'm not gonna be on here for 3 and 4 hours. I'm probably gonna be on here for just for an hour. An hour. I'm about to start me a timer, honey. And I'm about to get off here because I'm about to take my kids somewhere. Hey BB, what's up? Wait for it. What's going on, ladies? But anyways, Jasmine got on her yesterday. I don't know. She's very depressed, y'all. It seems to be a lot of stuff going on over there. I don't know. I know y'all be a lot of different places or whatever. Maybe y'all have some informative information for me. She just seems like, it went from her talking about her doing this DoorDash stuff, her making money for her and her kids. She's paper chasing and people are being haters and people trying to stop her from getting her money. And now yesterday she came on here what I heard just straggly on her head. I mean, just looking crazy. Um, you know, Looking pitiful, talking about how tired she is. And I'm just saying, like, you should be tired of being tired. I mean, that's your go-to, that's your claim to fame is that you tired. I seen a story about a lady that they said they had worked like 7 days straight. And she was basically wrote a post, I guess, on Facebook or something saying that she really needed some rest. So she was going to take a 3 day rest, and she went to sleep and never woke back up. Like, be careful as to you seeing, like, even myself talking about how tired, like, too young to be so tired. Like, if you so tired, you need to go to the doctor to see why you're tired. You know, I have high blood pressure and stuff like that. What's up, BB? So, I have to make sure I take my blood pressure medicine. And I told y'all sometimes I be struggling with that because I don't like to take pills or whatever the case, or medication, period. I don't like to take it, so therefore sometimes I don't. But I've been taking it because I know I need to, because I'm not trying to stroke or have no heart attack. But if you tired all the time, you need to be going to go seek some medical attention, because there's no need for that. I mean, it's not like you have your kids 20 every day, because you don't. They over there with their daddy, and then you have them, and when you do have them, you complaining, you talking crazy, and it don't even be making no sense. So I don't understand that. But if you so tired, you need to go see why. Get you some iron medicine if you have low iron, because I have iron problems as well. Me and my oldest boy both have iron problems. So if that's what you have, and then you need to go seek some type of help about that, because you can know her talking about you overwhelmed. She's talking about she financially struggling. Hey, mama boo, happy belated birthday, sweetheart. She talking about she financially struggling. How are you financially struggling? She even said that she's I guess she's back on some type of bills or something, or whatever the case may be. And I'm just thinking to myself, if you've been doing DoorDash, even at the wee hours of the morning, which you shouldn't be doing, especially with that little boy, like I said, I know you have to do what you got to do. And I know you have to. If you have no choice, you have to do what you got to do. But in certain situations, with you being a mother, and if your kids have to be with you, then you're going to pick certain situations to where you won't have to worry about leaving them off in the car or anything like that, because we already know Jasmine's lazy. So as far as like going off aside of places to go get the food and packing him to go get the food, no, she's probably leaving him off in the car. I'm not, she probably is. If she's recording herself talking about, well, sometimes you guys, I just leave the door open, then what I'm saying is not too far fetched from her actually leaving him off in the car when she goes off into these places to go get the food, retrieve the food, go back to the car. She's not doing all of that. I don't see her doing it. You know, and that's what I wanted to know too. That's another thing that I wanted to talk about. What happened with this whole court situation between her and Olivia? That was actually supposed to be in my title, but I didn't put it off in there. Hey, Cyan, good morning. Um, yeah, what happened with the whole situation with her in court? She has said something about the 25th. Well, the 25th is over with. It's gone. It's done came and went. So we're here. So what happened with the whole charged court? She kept saying, "Oh, my attorney told me not to say anything until it's done." So what is the holdup? What are they waiting for? I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know what they could be waiting for. I don't know what. I mean, it's either she's going to be charged, whatever she's going to be charged with. They're going to see to it that they handle Olivia if that's what she proceeded to do off in court. I don't know. It's just with this whole situation. It's just, I'm not even too much worried about it because she's not really too much saying anything about it. It's just like she's been talking in circles or whatever. One minute she's on her running her mouth, the next minute she's talking about what she can't talk about, and then she's on her looking crazy. Like, girl, what's wrong with you? Get it together. Like, you really need to get it together because, yeah, walking around talking about you so tired and talking about you financially struggling. How are you financially struggling when you went and picked up this extra? Like, some people will have bills unnecessary that they really don't need, that they can get rid of so they won't have to worry about struggling. See, the thing of it is that, and then she's talking about she's wishing that she can't wait until Legendary gets off into school so that she can do what she needs to do. Where's his daddy? Like, seriously. Like, you get on her complaining about the same things over and over again, but you'll get on her and you'll talk crazy about Philip, but you won't say nothing about Chris. It's like a mystery with Chris. It's you live in cliffhangers and things about Chris, but you're simply talking about you're financially struggling and that you can't do too much because you have Legendary. Where's his daddy? What's up, Virgo? Don't his daddy need to be around to be assisting you or something? I mean, I'm just saying, like, where's his daddy at? So then you would have to worry about you financially struggling. You wouldn't have to worry about any of those things. You wouldn't have to worry about none of that. That's not something that would be any of your concern because, I mean, he would be around helping you. But she won't say anything about that. But she'll get on her and talk about how she's just down. I'm so tired. I'm so this and I'm so that. I'm just thinking to myself, like, girl, yeah. Yeah, the only thing is school will be starting. That's what I was thinking to Miss Thick Thighs. It's a money grab. She needs some money. She's in need for some money. And it's the whole I'm depressed. August is just around the corner, most definitely. Yes, school shopping is definitely in effect as we speak. Because, yeah, school is gonna be here in no time. Y'all see how fast June went, how fast May went. July is gonna do the very same. July 1st is gonna be tomorrow. Then the next thing we're gonna look up is gonna be July the 11th. Then it's gonna be July 21st. Then it's gonna be August pretty soon. So yeah, I guess this is what she called herself doing. Girl, go buy your own kids' school clothes. What's up, Blue? Like, be responsible. If door dashing is doing too much, or if it's too much for you, or you don't feel like driving, because you wouldn't even drive to take your kids to. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, then she stood up there. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what this is. And you know what? I think that little man could very much benefit from some type of speech therapy. All of your kids do sound the same within the way that they speak. He has picked on Ava's, like he likes Ava's little twin. Like he's like the boy Ava. I'm pretty sure they have a really close knit relationship because I heard him asking for her, at least that's what she be saying or whatever the case may be. And then he's carrying around that blanket. I wonder if she ever washed it, or did do he just be carrying it around everywhere, all on the ground when he's outside, all inside the YMCA when he's off in the little daycare area. I'm just saying, it don't even make no sense. But yeah, she's probably on here trying to get some money for school or whatever the case may be, because she said he's starting school. So it's supposed to be all five of them going to school in August. So here she is talking about how down depressed she is, but she was just on her popping and talking shit, doing shorts talking about some how she's making money and how people hating off of her. And then I thought she said her lease was up this month, so I guess she decided that she was gonna stay. Girl, there's no way in hell. Let me tell you something. I don't care how nobody else is living. How somebody else is living is how they're living. That's how they're living. You supposed to live within your means as to what your pockets can afford, so that you won't have to worry about being evicted out of places, especially when you have children. I have never been evicted out of any place that I have stayed in. I'm gonna keep it that way. For the simple fact, I know that I have to have a place to stay, so therefore this rent is gonna always get paid. I know that I have to have these bills on, so these bills is always gonna get paid. I know my kids have to have food to eat, so I know that they are gonna have. I'm gonna have to make sure that they have food, so food is definitely gonna get bought. I know that I have to have a car and insurance on that car. I know I have to have gas to drive that car. Those things are the things I'm gonna make sure that I take care of and that I never go without, because those are the necessities that you need in order to make it. Yeah, they do talk the same. Yeah, it's like he's mirroring her personality and things like that. They like little twins or whatever, whatnot. But I think that he would benefit from that. And it's no problem with her going to go see it. The thing of it is that you have people that be so caught up in themselves to where they don't care about their kids, how their kids grow, or if their kids are even growing, for that matter. It don't take that long. It won't take too much time out of her day, especially when she's not doing anything anyway, to go take him to go see about him being seen by somebody to see if he actually needs speech therapy, because he's pushing up on 4 pretty soon, which December will be here tomorrow. Like we're talking about, August is going to be here and school is going to be starting. And that's why she's starting up with this, oh, I'm just so depressed. Oh, I'm just financially struggling. You know what? Be careful with what you speak out your mouth. Like I'm saying about you being tired and stuff like that. You know, don't be so tired. Go to sleep early, so then that you can wake up early. Then you won't be so tired. Take you some iron pills if you need some iron pills. Seek medical attention if you need to seek medical attention to see why you so tired all the time when you only over there with that one little boy. Because those kids, those other children are all, though they're not always over there with you. It's just you and Legendary. That's what you wanted. See, sometimes you got to be careful as to what you feel like you want, because you thought that's what you wanted, because you thought that's what Chris wanted, right? You thought that that's what was going to keep Chris to come over there, as if it was just you and Legendary. Well, look at you. He still ain't there. Everything that she has done was based off of something for Chris, not for herself, not for her kids. And that's why she's saying that she's financially struggling right now. I'm gonna tell you right now what I will not do. I'm not gonna live above and beyond my means to get evicted nowhere. I'm not gonna do it. So I don't care about you having a two car garage house. I don't care nothing about that. If I'm not able to afford that, I don't care about you having a 4-car garage. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about you having 5 bed. I don't care about nothing like that. If I'm not able to afford the things that somebody else is able to afford, I'm gonna live within my means and afford the things that I know that I can, so that I can live comfortably and be able to afford my bills, my children, and myself if need be, whether there be a man there or not. See, that's what some women don't think about. You have to think about longevity. You can't just be living in the moment. That's why you shouldn't just be laying on your back for anybody and everybody. You have to understand that if that person decides that they no longer wants to be with you anymore, and they want to walk out that door, even though their relationship between if they have children, their relationship between them and their children should never change. But you already know how that can go sometimes. You know, they break up with you, they break up with their kids. You have to make sure that you are financially able to support yourself and your children if you have to. You shouldn't keep laying on how you doing, Karen? Hello, Leo. You shouldn't be laying on your back. Keep having more kids that you know that you cannot afford, with men that are not going to be available to assist and help you with their responsibilities, or they don't, whatever. Everything that she has done all the way up until this point was for Chris. And she's still by herself and he's still nowhere in sight. And she's still talking about how she's not able to do what she needs to do for self because she does not have the help that she needs, or because Legendary is basically holding her back. Nobody told you. I've been losing my voice too, y'all. And I've been trying to get these migraines and stuff under control and stuff, in my blood pressure and too. So that's why y'all haven't been seeing me on camera. Y'all not going to either until I get 100%, honey. I've been trying to, as a matter of fact, I feel one coming right now, but I'm gonna keep on going though. It's gonna be all right. But anyways, Jasmine's still in love with Big Hips. Yes, she is. Everything that she has done up to this point is for him. And she's over there struggling and talking about what she cannot do. Nobody told Jasmine to start over. Jasmine chose to start over because she didn't want to do nothing. She didn't want to have to go up, get out, and do anything. So therefore, she decided to go ahead and get pregnant again so she could still scream this, I'm a stay-at-home mom. You're a stay-at-home mom that does not have any other help other than yourself. So therefore, you don't need to just be a stay-at-home mom. And your only source of income don't only need to be YouTube. You need to have other income coming in. So therefore, you won't have to worry about coming here with your handout. How you doing, Sandra? You won't have to worry about coming here with your handout. It's not nobody else's responsibility. I understand that people have came to my platform and have told me, I want you to go get a PO box. I want you to create a cash app. I appreciate that. I really do. But I'm 38 years old. I don't want to be dependent on nobody. I want to depend on myself. Whether I have someone helping me or whether I don't have no one helping me, I don't want nobody to feel like they have to help me in any way, shape, or form with children that I birth. They're mine. Not all the time you will have help, and not all the time will people give a helping hand. So therefore, you have to be able to take care of yourself and your responsibilities. Jasmine does not want to do that. Jasmine wants her responsibilities to be other people's responsibilities. That's why she gets on her platform and she gives y'all sob stories. You'll never know what I need or if I'm in need of anything because that's my business for me to handle. The same thing for you. We're all grown adults here. Nobody should have to hold nobody else. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with lending a helping hand, but if you always have your hand out, then you need to stand up and stand out and go get you something that's able to assist and help you with something that you may be lacking. That's nobody else's responsibility to take care of you and your kids but you, period. I don't care what the father's not doing. That's what assistance is for. And she keeps screaming what she's not able to receive because of the money that she's making. Apparently, you're not making enough money. So therefore, go receive the assistance that you need. You don't have no problem screaming that you receive food stamps. So go receive daycare and whatever else that you need to go receive too. But she doesn't want to have to do that because she doesn't want to have to go put him on child support. I'm talking about Chris. But she's been talked about Philip being on child support. How sway? I mean, what's the problem with him being on? Not, I mean, he needs to be on there as well. If you are financially struggling, and the reason why you're financially struggling is because the last child that you have is holding you back from being able to do other extracurricular activities that's beneficial for you and your kids, then what is we doing? Like I said, all of your children were off into school. That would be stupid for me. That's just like me. I mean, if God's will, if I get pregnant, I get pregnant. Even though I told y'all my tubes is definitely tied, but that doesn't mean anything. Women definitely have gotten pregnant with their tubes tied, and I understand that, but that's not going to happen to me. So we're not going to speak that nowhere. We're gonna straight cross the next step all the way out. But I'm not going to start over. I have a 7-year-old and a 10-year-old. Honey, I'm not going to start over and have no babies. You got me twisted. You got me completely messed up. I already feel like I'm going to be an older mother as I am. Not I'm feel like I am. I started really late other than the women that I have ran with, they have had their children are teenagers. Their teenagers are older. You know what I'm saying? They had their kids way old, when we were young. I had my children I had my first one at 27, so all of my homegirls' children are older than my children. I mean, way older than my children. They have teenagers. I may have some that have a few that are around my age, around my kids' ages or whatever the case may be. I'll take that back. But some of the ones that they do have, they're older, they're up in age. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere near my kids' ages or whatever. So, how you doing, Miss Ronnie? She can't make medical deliveries. they make more money and give gas mileage. That's what she needs to do, because my thing of it is, get on here complaining about what you should be able to take care of is beyond me. I'm not gonna get on her and complain about anything. I'm just gonna ask y'all to just support me. If I fall on hard times or whatever the case may be, this is an avenue for me to make some money. So all I would ask is that y'all please just make sure y'all watch the content. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up so that y'all can keep me off in the algorithm. Y'all being here support the channel is what's helping me get paid. I shouldn't have to. If you want to give me something, then that's fine. But I'm not gonna have my hand out asking you for anything, because I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know what you're dealing with. I'm sure, like I always tell y'all, if you have relatives, they might need some help. Help them. Don't help a stranger before you help your own relatives. But I mean, if you choose to do that, then that's your business, that's your prerogative. But I'm just saying, you know, I'm lucky to have my family. If I'm in need of something, or if I need something, or whatever the case may be, I can go to them for that. I don't need y'all for that. I don't need to come here and ask y'all for anything other than, support my channel and support what I got going on. That's it. That's all Jasmine needs to do. But Jasmine feels like, get on her with these sob stories. These people use their kids as pawns. I'm not going to use my kids as no damn pawns to get shit from y'all. I'm not going to use my kids having autism as a tool to collect no dough. I know people probably be looking at me like she could make a real killing. She has 2 kids with autism. She could do fair. I'm not doing anything of a sort, because first of all, my kids' lives is not up for grabs, and I'm not finna make no money off of them. I'm gonna make some money for them, not off of them. So I don't feel like having no cameras off in their face as to what their day-to-day life situation is any of anybody's business. That's their personal privacy. And if they want that to happen, then when they get old enough to understand some things and understand how this thing goes, I mean, actually really comprehend it and understand it and be able to deal with it, then that would be something that they do. But I'm not going to do it for them. I'm not going to make no money off of them because of them being autistic. I'm not saying that that's what people do, but some people do use their kids for that reason. I'm not going to do anything of a sort. I don't use my children for money, and I'm not going to use my children at all to gain none. It's not happening. They're not up for sale. Their livelihoods are not up for sale. Now, what I choose to do is what I choose to do, and what I choose to share is what I choose to share. I'll be transparent in certain areas, but that's it, to a certain extent. But other than that, as far as me vlogging them and things like that, I'm not doing that. If I could help somebody that's in my audience that may have autistic kids, and I may be able to give you some type of insight, then I'll do that. But I'm not perfect and I don't know everything. So it's each one teach one type of situation here. She could work a 4-hour delivery block each day and make at least 800. Jasmine really is not trying to do anything. What's up, Numi? She's really not trying to do anything. That's why she complains. She complains about everything for nothing. Instead of just making the situation better, the best way that she can, she chooses to complain. I'm tired. I just feel so I just feel so emotionally. I'm just so drained. Like, girl, stop saying that. Even if you do feel like that, get your ass up and go. Sometimes I feel like that too. Like, this is a person that really does, feels that depression and that anxiety. I have certain ways to where I don't like to be bothered. Sometimes that may be a reason why y'all don't see me. I don't like to be bothered. I like to be to myself or my children, my family. That's what I like to be. That's how I be sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get into the mode to where I'm moping around and I'm laying around. My house is dirty and my house is filthy and I'm not taking care of myself. No, it's just that sometimes I like to be left alone. Whatever it is that I'm, overthinking or whatever the case may be, especially with these kids, honey, or whatever. I've been going outside with my children. It's the summertime. I'm not cooped up in the house. I'm outside with my children, especially in the morning time, because it be too hot outside in the daytime to be taking them out, honey. I'm not finna suffer from my kids is not finna have no heat stroke, and Jalen can't be outside in the heat too long. He most definitely cannot be outside in the heat too long because he gets overheated. That could become a problem for him, you know. I have support from my family too, and thank God for them. We have each other's back, but she's burned bridges. Yes, she has, especially with her mother. That's why we don't see her as much. That's why when that whole situation went down, when she stood up there and disrespected her mama on, and that's another thing. She's done did so much on behalf of this man to where this man is not even, he's nowhere around. Just imagine you losing everything that you had around you for somebody that's not even around you either now. You lost your relationship with your mama because you cussed her out, and then he's in the background ad libbing, being disrespectful. You allowing it. You lost your so-called friend Chrissy and Ming because you want to run with Olivia, and now you got a charge because of Olivia. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one to ever I understand that people do bring things upon themselves or whatever the case may be. And just when you think that you want to try to feel sorry for somebody, they'll give you a reason to not feel sorry for their asses or not. I don't feel sorry for Jasmine by a long shot. I most definitely do not, because she put these things upon herself. Nobody told you to start over. And nobody definitely told you not to start over with somebody that you know that already had kids that was not present. You know, you was talking so much noise about the situation between Medusa and Chris that had nothing to do with you, calling child support a scam. But here you are, stuck with a child that you cannot, I'm not going to say get rid of because it's your child, a child that you cannot even take somewhere. You can't even take him to your mom. Like, you really ruined your relationship with your mom, the relationships that were around you. And now you over there just stuck with that boy by yourself. And Chris is nowhere in sight. Nowhere. I don't care what you say. If he does come around, Jasmine, what money are you giving him? Because we already know he don't come around for nothing. Not even for legendary, and that's his son. I mean, you over there looking really crazy. I don't know what you're going through, but you need to get your ass up. Because you looking crazy over there. You looking like your skin is really bad over there. You really do look like you stressed the fuck out for whatever reason, and you need to get up. You need to get up. You chose this for yourself. You did. You said, well, women don't choose to be single moms. Yeah, you did. You chose to be one when you chose him. It's not like he didn't have other kids. He did. That's why I didn't have any children with my husband, because I seen how he was with his daughter. I'm not gonna force no man to be a man to his daughter. I'm not gonna make a man be a father to his kid. And if you can't be a father to your child, then you can't be no husband for me. You gotta move around. Because I'll be damned if I have kids for you and my kids witness the same. Because what would make my kids any different because I'm his wife? No. And if that is the case, then that's not the man for me. If you cannot be a father to your child or children, you most definitely cannot be no type of man for me. Do you understand me? So if you want to know why I walked away from my husband, it's because my husband was a damn deadbeat. While I was there with him, I wanted his daughter more than he did. I wanted his daughter more than he did. And when he got his daughter, her uncles wanted to come over there and hang. That's what they wanted to do. Oh, it was a problem. And I cussed all of their asses out every single time. Not every single time, because see, they didn't want to get cussed out. So it was a handful of times that I had to do some tongue lashing against that. Because see, here's the thing. If you cannot be a father to the child or children that you have created, and if I have to tell you what to do when it comes to your child, then that means I have to exit. Because see, I'm not gonna play with you. Hey, I'm not gonna play with you at all. And that's what I'm not gonna do. And I'm not gonna set a child up to have to go through that. And I didn't. That's why I left. You study too long, you might study wrong, baby. Okay, you just need to get on about your business. You seen what it was. You seen that he wasn't a father to his first two baby mothers that he have children with. Medusa, You seen how he was with his twins. So what made you think that he was going to be anything different for Legendary, honey? If you're one of those women, well, just as long as he takes care of mine, I don't care. If he takes care of yours, type of bitch like Peaches, then hey, just you're going to relive, and you're gonna live that. You're going to experience that. Hmm. Yeah. You're going to experience that. Just when you thought that you can cast out those other children just because you're allowed, some women are okay with men being deadbeat to their other children just as long as they do take care of the ones that they have with them. Just as long as he take care of my kids, I don't care if he take care of those other kids or not. They're not mine, but they're your kids' siblings though. Mhm. They came from his nutsack, the same ones that they came from. So why wouldn't you want that man that's supposed to be a man, if he stood up, if he stood up in it and nutted in it, then he damn sure should be able to take care of the kids that he put up in it. He sure should. And he is going to say that you over there financially struggling, girl. Why are you? You get food stamps, you can get assistance, you're receiving food stamps. What's up, Sunrose? Hey, Miss Lenora, how you doing? Good morning. Money motivates Jasmine, shaking my head. That's sad. It should be her children keeping her going. Honey, it most definitely is mine that keeps me going. Most definitely. That's what keeps me going every single day. Honey, I don't know why these women be feeling like a man completes their money, honey, with or without one, honey. I'm complete all the way, whole and all of that, honey. I don't understand it. If you have children, you should never feel incomplete. You should never feel lonely or anything like that. You have children to love you unconditionally. That love will never fade unless you do something to them. And even then, they may still love you, depending on what it is. But all she does is complain, 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 complain. Oh, I just wish I had enough money to do. Oh, I just wish you have a degree. Remember, you was what happened? You was throwing that around. That degree that you got, you put it to use. There's no way in hell I will be here struggling off of some social media money when I can go make some damn kinesiology money. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no way in hell. People over there boasting, oh yeah, you have a degree. Tell her to go use it. Utilize it. It's just collecting dust. What good is it for you to have it if you're not going to use it? Anybody can say that I have a degree. Good for you. Are you using it? No. So what good is it for you to sit up there and boast and brag about it? I can go get a degree too. That don't mean that I'm gonna find a job within the degree that I have, because a lot of people have degrees that they don't even have positions within what they went to school for. But I bet you they have to pay those loans back though, and still are probably paying them right now as we speak, and not even doing nothing in the field that they went to school for. Jasmine, like you're doing social media, but you have a whole kinesiology degree. Now, it'd be different if you were doing both of these things. Then just imagine the money that you would be bringing in for you and your children. Bitch, let me tell you something. There's no way in hell that I will have a degree, and be on social media and be struggling when I have a degree that I can go put to use, and the many of jobs that I can do with that degree that could make me so much money. There's no way in hell that I could be sit up here being broke with my hand out to my audience talking about I need some help. That's basically what you're saying. School time is coming around the corner. She needs some money. You might need to go find you a neck then, sweetheart. What happened to that sugar? I thought you had a sugar daddy that was lacing your pockets up with money and shit like that. You were showing $1,000 of cash apps and shit or whatever. What happened to him? I mean, you need some more money, I guess. So get to it. I mean, we already know when our kids got to go back to school every year, that they got to go back to school. Just like we know every time that their birthdays come rolling around. If you don't have the means to do what you need to do, then that's on you. That has nothing to do with anybody else. Should nobody have to feel sorry for you. And your kids should be used as pawns for you to gain anything. Get up off your ass and go get it yourself. It's simple and plain like that. I mean, I'm saying. Tristan's not gonna go without a bottle of Pediasure in this motherfucker, because that's how he consumes a meal. As of at this moment, that's how he consumes a meal. So he's gonna have that, most definitely, and he's going to have it. Even if I don't have it to get, he's going to have it. Even if I didn't have it to give it to him, he's going to have it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mine is not going to go without anything. As long as I have breath in my body, air in my body to breathe, I'm going to make sure that my kids have what they need, period. Jasmine does not want to do the things that she's supposed to do. She thinks that everything's supposed to be handed to her. She's not supposed to work for anything. So that's why she sits up here and says how I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so tired. So you think the people that watch you, they don't be overwhelmed and tired too? Some people just don't complain and just do what they have to do because they know they have to, just like you should. You're too old to be keep complaining about the things that you have to do. You chose it, so do it. I mean, you have babies. You have to take care of those babies that you laid on your back to have. Nobody laid on their back to have those babies but you. So therefore, you have to do what you got to do. My audience is not responsible for taking care of my kids. I am. They're responsible for taking care of their children or their grandkids or whatever the case may be. But like I said, if someone wants to give something, then that's fine. But as far as me coming on here having side bad stories about what I may be going through, what I'm experiencing, I'm not going to do anything of the sort. I'm gonna handle my business as I should, as I'm supposed to. Not all the times you're gonna always have somebody to help you, so therefore you have to help yourself. And that's why you should not ever bite off more than what you can chew, especially like having so many kids. And this day and time, how you doing, Taurus? And this day and time, you have to be able to afford every damn thing. Everything is expensive. Nothing is $1 at all. Everything is above $1 or more. So living within your means would be the right thing for you to do, especially when you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Not even the next 5 seconds as we're sitting here speaking. We could be separate talking, and you never know what could be happening right now as we're speaking. It's some shit happening right now as we're speaking that we don't know about, that we need to know about, but we don't know. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely in a recession, never left it. We have always been here. Everything is running low, even money, even if you got money. You can be rich and wealthy and still be experiencing money problems. So don't get shit twisted or fucked up. And you don't have to be poor to experience anything, to just be the one experiencing something. You could be mid class. They ain't mid class and no more. They might feel like they're poor because they're probably robbing Peter to pay Paul. Having to do it in reverse all over again. We all have to pay bills here. We're all adults here. So, Jasmine, you're no different. I mean, like, seriously. And please don't get on here talking about somebody trying to kick you when you down because you stay down. So, therefore, you like to be kicked at this point. I don't like people. I cannot get with people that sit up there and complain about situations that they create for themselves. If you create certain things for yourself, then you have to stand in it. Like I told you, I'm not going to ever do anything that I regret. And you shouldn't do anything that you regret. Anything that you do in life, you should do it because that's what you wanted to do. And you should do it with no regrets. But here you are, sitting up there yesterday. I mean, just look so pitiful and sad. And that hair on your head, honey, please go do something about it. Because I don't know what's going on. Like, seriously. You just over there looking just real, just bad, And it's really sad that I don't understand. Like, people bring so much stress up on it. I even have to tell myself that I'm an overthinker. And sometimes even an overseer shit. Sometimes it gets like that for me. But you have to learn to balance and control that shit or whatever the case may be. Get up off your ass and do something productive. If door dashing is too much for you, find you something else to do. If you would have messed up the relationship with you and Cheryl, then maybe Cheryl, Cheryl was never able to really have a relationship with Legendary like she did with the Davis 4 kids, He didn't allow her to be around him like that. So really and truly, she's just been in passing with Legendary. She sees Legendary when she sees Legendary. She really don't have a bond with him like that. Y'all know that. Y'all know Chris wasn't allowing her mama to, hey, Miss Alice. Hi, Miss Alice, how you doing? You're driving? Yeah, you be safe and you be careful. Hey, Pamela. She probably is waiting for them to buy the kids school clothes. The difference, your situation was not your fault. Jasmine is lazy. Where's Vaughn at? Hey Vaughn. I didn't see Vaughn come up in here. Wasn't really looking at the thing, y'all. I need to start looking at this. I went homeless and had to stop work aside for 30 years. I had 3 surgeries in 6 months, prayer and family friends show. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful to have my family. My immediate family is who I'm talking about. My mother, my father, and my siblings, especially my baby sister. Um, my siblings, period. Hey Miss Tracy, how you doing? It's a blessing to have them. If I'm ever in need of anything, I can call on them and they're always there for me. No matter what the situation may be, they're always there for me. If I need them to be there for me, they're there for me. I can call them and they'll be there for me no matter what, the case may be, you know. So I have that. And I thank God that I do have that. But but I also understand too, this as well, is this, like I told y'all before, the thing that stuck out to me that my father told me, that his father told him, which is my grandfather, is that, you know what, you know, you're not going to always have me to lean on me. So you're going to have to lean on yourself in certain situations, tight situations, to where you may come up short. Because even if you do have a partner, that does not mean that y'all may not come up short. You and your partner can still come up short, and y'all may have to ask for some extra help or whatever, and may have to pay some money back or whatever the case may be. And it is what it is, because times is hard, and times can get a little bit harder. Something unexpected may happen, and you may have an unexpected bill that may come up, and you might need an extra little help or something or whatever, and you might have to call on a family member to help and assist you or whatever the case may be. Sometimes it does happen like that. Some people may have people that they can depend on, while others may not. But you cannot be codependent on that, though, because not all the time that help will be there. Not all the time will somebody be able to help you. They may not be able to help you, even though they may want to. They may not be able to. You have to be able to stand on your own too. You have to be able to take care of your responsibilities yourself, no matter what the situation may be. That's what I'm saying. Don't ever keep having kids, especially with men that that don't take care of them. You know, my situation for me with my children's father, he don't have any other children. My children are the only children that he have. I am the only mother of his children. He don't have any baby mamas. I'm the only baby mama. That's it. That's all. There's no other outside kids. There's no other. I don't have to look and deal with no other nothing. Now, had not been still with my husband, that's a whole totally situation, because homeboy got baby mamas, plural. He had one. When I left, he has more. I know of an extra one. He might have more than that, because he's a Rolling Stone, deadbeat. Was, whatever, because he's in prison. So I'm just saying, you have to be careful with who you have to be careful with who you lay down with and who you have kids with. And yes, some things can be prevented, and sometimes things can't be prevented if you don't know if that man does not have children. You will find out what type of person he is once you have children with him, or once y'all start having kids or whatever the case may be. But if that man has children already, and you see how he operates and move with that child or children, you will be a complete fool to lay on your back and have kids for that man, knowing how he gets down with those kids that he already have, that he's not there for, that he does not provide for, or whatever the case may be. My husband's situation is that he didn't want to deal with the bitch. But why not? You had sex with her, you got her pregnant, so you gonna deal with her. Don't think that by any means that just because you don't want to deal with her, that I'm going to say, okay, cool, that's fine, we can go on with our lives. Oh no, we're not. We're talking about a whole human life here. We're talking about a whole baby. We're talking about a whole human life here, sir. Okay? So no, you're going to do what you're supposed to do, or it's going to be a problem between you and I. There's not going to, the thing of it is this is what I told, the same thing I'm telling y'all is what I told him. Is either you're going to do what you're supposed to do, or there's not going to be you and there's not going to be no me and you. It's simple and plain and simple. I don't give a damn if he did cheat on me. or not to get the baby. The baby had nothing to do with anything. The baby is totally, completely innocent in the situation. If I'm going to choose to stay with a man that had a baby on me, then that means that I'm choosing to stay and be a part of that child's life, whether I want to be or not. And if I don't want to be, then I need to move the fuck around, because that's a whole that child, he should choose his child over anything, any day, period. Because I know I'm gonna choose my kids over anybody in anything. They're gonna come first before anybody, even myself included. Do you understand me? I don't, it's crazy. The kids, you can't always play that I need help card. You use that wisely. If you keep begging, people gonna hate to see you come. Jazz too lazy to get on that. That she sure is, that she done went and paid that. No, it was 1,500, or wasn't it? Or 13 or something. She said something like that, girl. Oh, I bought this from somebody off the street. I can't call anyone to help me. We have taught our daughters don't depend on anyone besides y'all sisters, but the Lord and yourselves. Be self-sufficient to be able to take care of yourself. You're supposed to. But if you need some help, you need some help. It is what it is. Even somebody that may have the money might still need some money, you know. So yeah, you have to teach your children to be dependent on themselves and not be codependent, because when you start being codependent, then you start depending on other people to do things for you, and you won't do things for yourself. And then when those people are no longer able to help you or assist you, you're going to definitely fall short. You're definitely going to end up homeless and hungry. Okay? And I'm not going to end up either one. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? So that's why I didn't bite off more than what I can chew, because you never know what could happen or what may change. You never know what could happen or what may change. So therefore, you have to make sure that you are able to take care of what you need to take care of. And that's just crazy. Sorry, facts that make me so mad. I've been working since 13. I've like having my own money. That's really when I felt like I was the. You know what, Miss Vaughn? Let's check this out. If you need assistance, you need assistance, sweetheart. And it doesn't matter what anybody have to say about that. You have to do what's best for you. People have to do what's best for them in whatever situation that they're in. And if that makes anybody feel some type of way, they allow them to feel however they feel, just as long as you're doing as long as you're doing what you need to do for you and yours, to where y'all are not homeless and hungry, and you're not abusing what you're using, then that's perfectly fine. Okay? Because me myself personally, I'm telling you straight like this, I don't like to be in no box to where I can't move around when I want to, how I want to. So Section 8 is not a thing for me. I don't like to be in certain I wanna go. You can go wherever you want to go on Section 8. Don't get it wrong with that. But what I'm saying is this: you can go wherever you want to go, where they accept it. Where they accept it. Okay. I'm trying to go to places where they don't. Period. Yeah. Because it's not the Section 8 program. It's the people that get on it that don't know how to take care of the stuff that they get, and they tear shit up. And that's people that's don't just go for people that's on it. That goes for people that's not on it as well. Because I don't know who made that up, that just people that are on Section 8 of public housing have to be the ones that are trifling and tear up shit. No, it's people that trifle and tear up shit just because they're just trifling and they tear up shit, period. Don't have to be in a bracket of whatever. But if you have to have assistance bond, you utilize it to what you can use it for, and you get off of it and do what you have to do. No matter how long you have to stay on it, just as long as you're not homeless and hungry, and your kids are not having to worry about being homeless or hungry, then you do what you have to do. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about what you have to do for yourself or your children. Just as long as you don't stay stagnant, stay stuck and stagnant, then you're good. That's all I can tell you. But you get what you need to for whatever you need to do it for, and go about your business. If that's what you have to. So if you're in a situation to right now that you're having to rely on assistance, and you have to do what you have to, and get yourself Build yourself back up and get off of it. Don't let it be a long time, a longevity situation to where it keeps you in a, all I'm going to say is with that, I don't know why people make people feel bad about certain things, but if they were in situations, I guarantee you, the very same people that put their mouths on people that may receive certain things for what they need it for, they will be down there trying to receive those same things if they didn't have the means to do so. Let's just be very clear. Because I doubt that anybody wants to be hungry or homeless, okay? Especially if you have children. I don't think you would want to. But anyways, um, she needs to get it together. If she does need some daycare assistance, she needs to put him on child support if he's not willing to help her with any type of child care. Expensive, because it's very expensive to put a child in child care or children. It's not no cakewalk. No, it's not. It's not at all. Um, she needs to do what she needs to do. It's plain and simple, you know, and that's just real talk. But be myself personally, um, I want my kids to have a good life, a great life. I don't want my kids to be confined in a situation because of what I don't want to do, because I don't want to work, or because I don't want to do this, or because I don't want to do, or because I'd rather pay this amount, a certain amount of rent, because this is what is beneficial for me, because this is what works for me. No, it's not about what works for me. It's about what's going to work for my children. So anything that I do is for them. It's not for me. It's for them. It's strictly all for my children. Period. I hope that she one day have that same mindset along with Olivia and the rest with these other mothers. I seen Chrissy came through. I didn't even check to see what she was talking about, and I'm not even gonna go down. I'm gonna stick at one topic and get off of here because I'll be going too long, and I'm not doing that no more. Even though I am 55, I'm using this as a stepping stone, as you should, Miss Vaughn. And you don't have to explain that to nobody. You really don't have to explain nothing to nobody. How you choose to do what you do is your business. Now, this is for the people that want to publicly come here and publicize what they're going through when nobody asks them shit. Deal with it the way that you know that you need to, and handle your business. I am not perfect by a long shot. I'm very flawed up, and there's areas that I do need help in certain areas, not like financial wise, nothing like that, but that I can work on, or whatever the case may be. Jasmine needs to woman up, grow up, use that kinesiology degree that she has, is wrapped off into them vines that she was on her flexing with and stunting with. I'm not going to flex with nothing that I'm not using. It's pointless. It's pointless. You should be ashamed of yourself when you could be making some extra real money. There's no way in hell that I could be making some extra real money on and I'm choosing this social media stuff. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't choose this. That's like a man, he wants to rap. Fine. And he wants you to believe in him. I'm going to believe in you, right? But I'm going to believe in you while you're still working. Let's be clear. And you still pursuing that dream, because you pursuing that dream and it's not making you no money, you not working. We can't work with that. It's a problem. That's going to be a problem. Okay. No. Jasmine put herself off in situations to where she shouldn't have. I'm going to say that Jasmine needs to go back to apartment living. There's nothing wrong with you having to go back to an apartment if that's what you have to do. You chose to go live in a house that you could not afford. I'm not going to let nobody make me make no moves that I know that's going to make me end up in a situation to where I'm going to end up evicted. So if I cannot afford it, I'm not going to make myself afford it. And it's not that I couldn't afford no house, not right now. It's just that I haven't went to go get one, but I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Most definitely on my way. Sometime really soon. So yeah, I've been busy. Jasmine needs to grow up and stop being childish. Most definitely do. A lot of people do. This social media shit done took a turn for the worse. I mean, the panhandlers done came on here and they done start using this stuff as some type of money scheme, scam type shit. Oh, I don't have any money. I don't have any money to feed my kids. So if this wasn't available to you, how would you do it? Would you go suck a little? Would you go shake a little? What would you go do? I mean, I'm just saying, what's up, Roz? You better work. Tell them, girl. Sure better. I mean, what else you gonna do? Money ain't gonna make itself. You gotta make the money. You know what I'm saying? She's complaining. Y'all wanna hear some complaining? Because I was just like, you know what? And then she's gonna say, "You're gonna try to kick why you want to kick me while I'm down, girl? Get up, get up, get on up, okay? You choose to stay down, so therefore, that's what your problem is. We all have choices every single day that we wake up. We all have the same 24 hours, so nobody should be envious or jealous of the next person as to what they have or what they don't have or whatever the case may be. You should always get up and say, you know what, I'm gonna make today better than yesterday, and I'm gonna be better than the person that I was yesterday. I'm not gonna try to live like her and him or them. I'm gonna try to live the way that I know that I can, so that I can be comfortable and I can afford food for my children, clothes for my children, shoes for my children, drawers and socks for my children, anything that they may want to do. Jasmine will get on here with this. What did you do with your kids? You don't have to take your kids to no expensive places for the summer. Don't let nobody tell you that shit either. You can just take their asses out and do things with them. Spend time with them. Be creative. You don't always have to have money to do shit. That's just a lame ass excuse to not do nothing. Go outside. There's a lot of things that'll be free, that'll be available for kids during the summer, all types of shit. Utilize those things if you don't have the means to do those things. I appreciate that, Miss Tracy, and Mama Boo, and the rest of you as well. Most definitely coming sometime soon. And if not no time soon, sooner, you know. I'm patiently waiting. I'm not in no rush. I promise you I'm not. Everything is high. Everything is going up. So I tell you that whatever you have to do, whether you have to downsize or whatever you have to do, you got to do what you have to do to keep living, honey. Because the way that this shit is set up, honey, in the next 6 months, we don't know where we gonna be at, or even if we gonna be alive. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Boy, I'm just saying. But anyways, you just gotta keep on living. Over there stressing out and being depressed, honey, get up out of that. Get your ass up and do something with yourself. Girl, these raggedy weirdos make my nerves bad and my teeth itch. Girl, Miss Tracy, let me tell you something. It don't make no sense. She said, I just can't wait until he goes off into school. And I'm just like, where's his daddy? Yeah. Where's his daddy? The same way you speak of Philip, speak of Chris. Chris ain't gonna do shit. He's already gone. So what more can he do to you? He's did the worst thing that he could ever do. He left. He's not coming back unless you got some money. He might come back if you got some money. He just might. Hey, Hasna, how you doing? What's going on? That's all that matters. You got to get up, gal, get something. They don't need to be sitting up here complaining. Because if all of this shit goes to hell, we all going to have to do what we have to. We're going to all have to learn how to make it and survive the best way that we can. Sitting up here complaining about things is not going to change anything. You have to get up. Take accountability for the things that you have done or the things you have not done that you should be doing. Use that kinesiology degree, girl. See what type of jobs that you can go get with that degree and use it. There's no sense for a mother of 5 to be sitting here struggling financially when she could be up financially. It's stupid to me. I wouldn't be up. You wouldn't see me. Yeah, I'll be at work. Where it making me the money that I know that pays my bills. Because if this money is not paying my bills or half-ass the system with my bills, then guess what? I have to go make some money somewhere. Some money has to come from somewhere, right? And trust me, it's just not one source of income coming up in this bitch. It's multiple of them. I'm just saying, like, you have to understand, you have to have You have to have income coming in. You have to have things that everything's coming the same time every month. Jasmine has like Netflix and all of that shit will be off. All of that shit will be off. Anything that's extra, that's not feeding me, that's not keeping a roof over my head, that's not keeping transportation for me, would have to go. Do you understand me? Okay. All of those extra services that you don't need, you can suspend them until further notice. Yes, you can. They're not needed. If you can't afford your cable, if you paying for cable, honey, they'll be watching some antenna TV. They sure the hell would be. You have to do whatever's works for you. But get on here complaining with your hand out or sob ass stories. Oh, I'm just financially drained. Girl, bye. So am I. Now what? Ain't shit for free. Nothing is for free these days. I don't care what you say. Ain't shit for free.
I'm just tired, y'all.
I'm just tired. Me too. But I'm awake though.
I'm tired. I feel like I don't know. I'm just having a hard time.
Girl. Where I'm at? Oh, I'm at an hour, honey. Lord Jesus, I have to get off here in just a second.
Here's Sunny. Here's Lee. Here, my hair is clean.
I admire that he is speaking and that he is saying a lot of stuff, but we need for baby to speak a little clearer. He's 3 years old,
because I've been in the negative.
So he shouldn't be speaking like he's one. This is not a dig at him. He's a growing boy. If he needs the assistance, a stay-at-home mom, you need to assist your son and go get him the help that he needs. It's simple and plain and simple. That's what you need to do. That's what you should do. And nothing should be stopping you. You should be able to go get the things that your son needs, especially since you decided that you want to be a stay-at-home mom with only one child. That's what you said you were. Hey, Miss Lavon, good morning. Since you said that you wanted to be a stay-at-home mom with one child, or whatever the case may be, you got what you wanted. You manifested it. You thought that was going to keep that man around. That man is nowhere around, not even around his child. And you should be ashamed of yourself. You pushed those 4 kids out of the door, talking about how you needed a break. No, you didn't need no break. First of all, I'm not going to send my 4 children. I'm not going to say that it doesn't matter, but I'm just going to say this is just me. I mean, because it doesn't really matter. He is their father, so he couldn't have them and that not be an issue. But what I'm saying is this. If I'm a woman that's at home and I work from home, I would not be sending my children at no weeks at a time to their father's house where he actually gets up and goes to work and actually works a job. Him and his significant other, whatever the case may be. My children will be where I'm at. Now, if he wants to keep them during the summertime, holidays, whatever the case may be, we do switch offs, whatever. Or if he does decide that he wants to do a week every now and a week every now and again, then fine. But Jasmine just does not want the responsibilities of her kids, but she wants to benefit and profit off of them. That's why she's getting food stamps. How much food stamps is you receiving? Because your kids are not with you all the time, so therefore it should be a half and half situation type shit. I'm just saying. Only reason I'm here today is because I'm off all up. If all them collectively had a job, they wouldn't be on here begging and scamming 24/7, 365. But that's their claim to fame, honey. That's what's got them where they're at, and there's not nowhere. mm, It hasn't been nowhere, spectacular, should I say. I don't understand it. Jasmine just needs to get it together. Break. What the fuck is a break? I'm not with girl. She needs a break. I don't need a break from my kids. I'm fine with being with my kids 24/7, honey. I sure am. So I don't have to worry about nobody doing nothing to them, saying nothing to them out of the way to hurt their feelings or anything like that. So I won't have to slap the shit out of them. I'm good with being around my kids. I don't get tired of my kids. Sometimes, all kids sometimes can get on your nerves, of course. They can run you crazy. But I love my children. I love my children's company. My children love my company. I don't mind being with them. Some people like to get away from their kids. They don't mind dropping their kids off with just any and everybody. I don't do those type of things. My kids are not allowed to be dropped off with any and everybody. Not at all. No. I'm not the party goer, the club goer, so therefore my children are with me. And if I do want to step out, I can step out and I can take them to my sister, and she will keep them for me, no problem. So that's not an issue. But I just choose to stay where it's safe because I know me, others don't. And I'm a mother now, so I know that I can't go out and show my ass, or whatever the case may be. If I end up getting into it with somebody, I know that I can't end up getting into no type of trouble because I am a mother. So um, I choose my time wisely, and I choose to spend my time with my children. Period. You know, and that's just what it is. But some people like to get rid of their kids. They don't care.
Because I've been in the negative. That's another thing. I've just been so far behind in the negative.
And the negative of what?
Catch up, bro. Shit straighten the fuck out of
me. I need to catch up, bro. And shit straighten the fuck out of me.
What's that noise?
And then,
in my tummy.
Was that yours or my tummy?
Your tummy.
I know I heard my tummy, honey.
And my hair is clean. Look, here's my hair.
And then she just gets on here, like your grown ass gets on here, and you just sits in front of the camera with your nostrils just flared all into the screen, and you're like, "Oh, you guys are just so depressed. I'm just so stressed out. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I'm financially struggling. I just wish I could do so much more." Girl, how many times have we heard you say that?
Been in the negative. That's another thing. I've just been so far behind in the negative. I feel like I'm just playing catch.
But how if you playing? How are you in the negative if you've been door dashing and you making your YouTube money? That's because you're choosing not to make no money by not uploading no content. If this is how you make your money, then why are you not doing it? Miss Stay-at-Home Mom, Miss I Love Social Media. So if you love social media so much, why are you not doing it like you're supposed to? Why are you not creating content? Why are you not posting like you're supposed to be doing? What's holding you back? What's stopping you? Why are you allowing the haters that you call haters? That's what be getting me about y'all. Y'all be so stuck on the haters and be worried about what the haters be saying about y'all. So y'all say it's such haters. Y'all be so busy worried about what they be doing and what they be saying. It be stopping y'all from doing what y'all need to do. And that's what make y'all money for y'all's bills. That's beyond me. I don't understand. Post your content. Why are you worried about what people are saying instead of posting your shit like you're supposed to be doing? So then you wouldn't have to worry about being short on paying your bills or short on money. You'll be making the money instead of being short on it. Like, come on. She don't think that everybody is financially straining. She think it's just her. She think it's just her. She thinks that she's the only one that's going through something. That's why she was trying to push that resilient Jenkins chick or whatever. They get on her and talk about how they struggling and how they going through this shit. If you don't want nobody to voice their opinions about what you're going through, then keep that shit to yourself. Nobody can know. Nobody can attack what they don't know. So if I don't tell you what I'm going through, then you won't be able to be so opinionated about what I'm going through. And I can't get mad about you expressing your opinions and your thoughts about my situation that I chose to publicize. And then they get on my nerves with this kicking me while I'm down. Bitch, you stay down, so you stay getting kicked. Get up. Get up. Get your ass up. Okay? Get up. Stop making excuses. Everything is an excuse. Nobody wants to take accountability for why they're lacking in certain areas or whatever the case may be. You get on here looking so down and depressed. Oh, school closes what you need. Well, you need to get up and start uploading content. So then that way when August come rolling around or September come rolling around, you can have you some money for some school clothes, some shoes, or whatever the case may be. Because buying school clothes for 5 kids, I know that has to be something. I'm pretty sure they can only get a certain amount of clothes because it's 5 of them. Thank God I only got 2 because, honey, mine can get 20 outfits a piece if that's what I want to do. Starting school off, 20 outfits a piece. I mean 20, honey. Outfits a piece starting off. And then as time goes on, I could just keep on buying, honey. Things is already being bought during the summertime as time go on. Your kids should never go without nothing if you're not going without anything. Because, honey, I'm going to go without everything before my kids do. My kids is not going to ever have to worry about being hungry or homeless, honey. I'm not going to ever live above and beyond my means to try to keep up with somebody else because their lifestyle is theirs and mine is mine, honey. I'm going to get it how I live, and I hope you do too. Yeah. Winter clothes is on sale. Yep. You got to start shopping for your kids and start getting stuff for them. I mean, when I say the summertime is done with so fast, it's over. It's already over, y'all. We're speaking right now. Just think about what I'm saying. Blink twice. We're in January. We're not in January. Yeah, I ain't lying. Shit, I'm in August, but January. It's not too far fetched. We're almost there. This year is almost gone. We just got here, didn't we? We just got here. And we're already about to be in the 7th month of this year. So yeah, she just got to get it together. I don't know why she feels like she's the only one that's going through something. Girl, bye. People just don't complain like you. They get up and do what they got to do. It's simple. If you're short on money, you have to do something to make the extra money to make up the money where you lack. But why are you allowing the haters to stop you from making a bag? Huh? Ain't nobody finna stop me from making shit. The only one that's going to stop me from doing anything is me. Other than that, ain't nobody finna stop me from doing nothing. But you stopped yourself when you decided to have Legendary. Even though he's here, we can't take him back. You can't take him back. So he's here. So you have to deal with that. But you started yourself over, dummy. Those Lord Jesus. The Davis Ford kids is already, they been to school, honey. You could have been free. Honey, I'm free. When my children are at school, I'm free until I get a call. If I get a call. And that's not all the time that I get one. But if I get one, then I'm not free. But other than that, honey, listen here. We're going to see how this goes come when Legendary starts school. Hopefully she has some potty trained, because if he's not potty trained, girl, where's he really going? I have 3 kids, and when they were young, I shop for winter's clothes in the summertime. Yeah, because they be having the sales and stuff. They be having, it be vice versa. Like they'll have the summer clothes in the wintertime, and then the wintertime in the summer, vice versa. You go get those stuff, whatever. Jasmine don't think like that. Jasmine just be waiting. She like, Philip's family, they'll go get them some clothes. I'll ask my mom. Yeah, burning bridges and stuff. Like your mom ain't around no more. We don't even see her upload. What happened to her coming back? I thought she said she was coming back, especially when you caught that little charge situation. I thought she said that she was coming back. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. I had to take that phone call. Let's see. I have 3 kids. Okay, I read that. Are you sure it's waiting on Granny to save the day? Get it? Yeah, she's waiting. She must be waiting on something, but honey, she gonna be waiting on Cheryl, because Cheryl ain't been waiting on her at all. We ain't even been seeing Cheryl. Cheryl was supposed to be coming back, and we ain't seen her come back. I thought she was gonna make a comeback when this whole little situation with Olivia and Jasmine, she got charged with that harassment or whatnot. I thought she's supposed to be making a comeback then, but we never seen her come back and do nothing.
And ketchup, and then
in my tummy.
Was that yours or my tummy?
Your tummy, you're ugly. A doctor in my
Is Jasmine a mother or a
The
mammy?
doctor saw me.
He hurt my back. I ain't gonna lie.
You're not Buddha. It is
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
He's not hate.
Man, I really like my back.
Anyways,
I
American
let me get to
65
this one
plus.
part.
You are
Let me
one
go
step
to this one part. I think I
closer to the care you need.
time
Your
stamped
social
it.
security.
my room.
No.
Aiden's room.
Period. Aiden's room is your room.
Not you, my room. I am visitor. I shake us. Just not Jackson.
Sorry.
Sorry.
What should you think?
She sound like sorry. Like, man, listen here, dude. I'm about to get off of
Sorry,
here.
your butt on it hurt my back, bro. All right, are you gonna go in your room?
Stop calling him bro. Like, for real. Like, I know y'all be hearing me calling my little boys dude. Because, I mean, they're guys. I mean, they're dudes. But bro, bro. Bro, what do you want? Like, I don't call my kids bro. And but nobody call me bro. I don't get called bro, bitch, none of that type of shit. No, I don't know nothing about that type of stuff, whatever. I don't let nobody call my kids little ends. No, because I will cuss your ass out if you do. Don't refer to my children like that. You know, like bro, like bro, get off my back, bro.
Back, bro. All right, are you gonna go in your room?
Get off my back, bro.
Oh.
Get off
You
here.
gonna go in mommy's room?
Yeah,
Hey, he just flops down.
I'm just still here.
Are you still brushing my hair?
Yes.
Girl, get
I
it done.
Right
You
here.
need
I love my mama.
I'll brush your hair.
I brush your hair.
Are you?
Even Amaya says hair like that. She's like, hair.
Oh.
Or she'll be like, I want to go there.
Are you done?
No.
Why?
And you brush your hair.
I don't know, y'all. I just feel like I'm just struggling.
There her is. Get it together. It's
And I'm just like, should I, you know, I mean, I feel like things will get better when Legend's in school.
Are you ready?
why things can't be better now that he's not in school. Where's his sorry ass daddy at? Like I said, like for real, seriously. Like you come on here trying to make it seem like he's behind the scenes and he's doing these things or whatever, but honey, then you make a statement like, oh, I just can't wait for Legendary to get off into school. Like, what do you mean? I mean, it's the summertime, dude. I understand that work don't stop for parents and shit like that. No, it don't stop. It's still going. Trust me. It's still full effect. But still in yet, like, what are we doing here? You mean to tell me that he can't even keep it for the weekend or nothing for you to go DoorDash for the weekend or nothing like that? Not even a nighttime or nothing like that. He can't do shit. So you mean to tell me just because he got a job, he's not obligated to do anything else? Because, honey, if he had to have that little boy, he would have to have a job and still keep that little boy, just like you doing right now. You having to do social media to make the money that you're making to pay the bills and still have him. So what would be the damn difference, honey? Oh, he has to work. So what do you call what you doing? Is that not work? Ain't that what you be telling people that you be doing? So I don't understand how come he just can't keep a child. They need to go to speech therapy. They could benefit from it. They most definitely can. There's not nothing wrong with your kids going to no damn speech therapy. Like I done said before, you can have your kid they can go to a therapy. That does not mean that that's what their life is going to consist of. That does not mean that they're going to have speech therapy for the rest of their lives. That just means that they need speech therapy until the speech comes in the way that it's supposed to. Mine are going to go to speech therapy and occupational therapy until I feel like they don't need it no more. How about that? I have that choice to make that choice. Period. Especially my nonverbal son, honey. He's most definitely going to always have speech therapy. The fuck? Why wouldn't he have it? He's going to always have some type of form of something that's going to be encouraging him to talk and speak because he's going to one day and he's going to not stop talking. Trust me. Okay. He speaks words. He most definitely do. So it's not too far-fetched for him to have a full-blown conversation one day because he will. Trust me, I'm gonna make sure of it. That's why I have these things. I have these things set in place for my son for him to be able to communicate. Because one day he's gonna talk. Hopefully, you don't cuss me out, honey, because he's been in his little feelings about his little tablet situation or whatever the case may be. He ain't been the best of friends with me, but he'll be all right. It's for his own. It's for his own good. Yeah, honey, it's for his own good. Yes. Hey, Ebony. How you doing? Yeah, at least put him on child support. That's why, hey, let's play a game. She does not want to put him on child support. She doesn't want, that's why she can't get child care because, see, if you cooperate with child care, they got to put him on child support. She don't want him to be put on no child support, honey. I wouldn't be slipping talking about I'm financially struggling and the daddy not helping me, honey. His ass would be definitely on child support. What you talking about? What you mean? Why they all talk like that? Because they didn't go to speech therapy, and you see how she talks. Shit, the hell. Listen to her. Let's listen to her, honey. He like, I want to comb your hair, and she might be like, I want to go there, and we went there, and we went over here, and I'm like, okay. See, we working on them F sounds with Jalen over there, honey. He's getting better. Okay, and some other type sounds too he got going on. So he's getting a lot better with his sound and certain words that he be speaking or whatever, because that's important that he speaks correctly, honey. We're not going to be over here mispronouncing words or half pronouncing words. We're not going to do anything. We're gonna pronounce the words as they supposed to be spoken. Yeah, as you're supposed to speak them correctly. Okay, no. We're going to do things the right way. Okay, I'm not gonna be like Peach having my 13-year-old son walking around with shoes on the wrong foot and shit. That shit is just beyond me. Or mismatched clothing and shit. Like, no, we're gonna match. We're gonna do what we're supposed to do for the appropriate ages. And it does not matter if your child has special needs or not. You're still supposed to make sure that your child is supposed to show up and show out just like any other child, because they're normal, just like the other children as well. They just may have a little bit of challenges, don't we all? Whether we're diagnosed or not. Yes, it's a lot of people walking around here that got problems that have not been fully diagnosed, or their mothers never really took them to get diagnosed or anything like that. Yeah. It could be definitely a lot of 80 kids walking around here with ADHD and autism and never got diagnosed due to they didn't have that type of shit back then. It was only around a certain times that this little baby bloomer of autism and things like that or whatever, or people having, certain things going on. I'm not saying that they have not always been a thing, but certain times in certain years, it was a baby boom of a whole lot of kids with certain things going on with them or whatever and whatnot, like autism and things like that. If your child has any type of speech impairment, whatever, you as the parent is supposed to see to it that child gets what they need. You're not supposed to just be like, oh, they'll grow out of it. You don't know if your child will ever grow out of any damn thing. So therefore, you're not supposed to think like that, because what if they don't? Then it'll be your fault that your child walking around here getting talked about, right? Mm-hmm. Why you talk like that? Why you say that like that? That's not how you say that. Be talking about your kid because you decided that, oh yeah, I didn't have the time to go do this and I didn't have the time to go do that, or I didn't have the help, or I didn't have the means, or mama got to have a life too. Mm-hmm. You got a lot of them that's still stuck on that. Mama got to have a life too. But anyways.
And I can move freely with stuff.
No.
Do other things.
You say so. I don't even this shit. Happy.
Like, yeah, if you hear your child speaking like that, when you go to his doctor's appointment, you need to let it be known that he's not speaking correctly and that he needs to speech therapy. You get Medicaid, you better go ahead and utilize that shit and start being sorry. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Hey.
Don't be like Peach and lie and say, oh, I pay for, oh, no, you don't. No, you, the devil is a lie. Well, the only thing that you paying for is for that man over there that won't even go get not a single rose, even from somebody's rose bush out of their garden, out of their yard for you. Bitch, I wish the entire fuck I would. The only way that I will show up and show out for a man like that is if he does the same for me. The only way that I will boast and brag about a man is if he does the same for me. The only way that I will sit up there and acknowledge a man in his presence is if he acknowledges mine. Other than that, he gets nothing. He gets nothing. Not even no penetration from me. Okay? Because I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know what's this uplifting men that don't even value you or respect you as the mother of your children, of their children. What part of the game is that? I don't know. That part of the game I don't play. I don't play those type of games. So no. Mm-mm. Uplifting men while they don't even respect or value or even show the type of love that you give them in return. I wish I would be a clown like that. So before I get off of it, because I'm about to get off of here, because Jasmine just sat there on that floor, looking filthy, spotted up, her hair straggly and straggly. She needs to go get some clips and to go get her ends clipped quickly. Get up off that floor, get up off your ass, and go make you some real cash, like with your kinesiology degree. I'm encouraging you to do that. So then you won't have to financially struggle. You don't have to worry about what you're going to do or how you're going to do it because you'll have the means to do so. There's no way in hell, and I'm gonna keep saying this shit, that I have a degree and I'm struggling financially with 5 kids, 2 different baby daddies. There's no way. So did you get your bond money back? Where's that 500 at? Did you get your bond money? You said you want to give it back to Chris or Philip. So that's because if they did pay that for you, you already gave it back to them, and that's probably why you're struggling now. So yeah. Did you get your money back or no? What happened to court? The people want to know. What happened to court? Huh? What happened to you in that harassment charge? Huh? You ain't said too much about it, honey. You said it was working in your favor. I don't think so. It seems like you've been much more down than you have been up. So I say I beg to differ. I say that court situation didn't work out in your favor as you thought it would, or something might have happened. Because, honey, why has the situation been prolonged? How come you ain't said nothing about it? What you so hush hush for? You were so talkative. You was elaborating on it here, there, and everywhere in the beginning when people was telling you to shut up. Now all of a sudden that is working in your favor. Or are you so hush hush? Why are you so hush hush now when you should be talking? I mean, you should be singing like a canarian. I mean, you should be talking, saying a whole lot of things. You're not saying nothing. No, she doesn't correct him when he speaks and says things that he's, mispronounces words, But like I was telling y'all, like Peach let Choice walk around with his shoes on the wrong girl. I was about to say now, Choice is 13 and don't know how to put his shoes. I don't care, Don't use your child being autistic as a reason as to why they can't do this, because then that's how you raise your children with autism to be manipulators. And mine's is not even. I'm not going. I'm not going. See, the autism is what they have. It's not what has them. So I will not allow my sons, neither one of them, not either one of them, allow their autism to be used as a tool for manipulation, as far as like them getting away with shit. No, 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 no. And I say no. Mm-mm. You have to correct your kids. If you see that your child is walking around with their shoes on the wrong foot, you correct that. You don't let them walk around looking crazy and things like that. You know, if your child have any type of disabilities or whatever the case may be, or if you see that your child is not worse another child, maybe, even though you shouldn't compare your child. No one should ever be compared to another person. First of all, I don't know why people do this shit, because we're all made uniquely differently. I don't know why there's no comparison. Similarities, but no comparison. Maybe some similarities, maybe just a little, maybe some, but not no. She won't get him no speech therapy. She hates when he speaks. She cuts him off. Honey, at least he talks. Honey, at least he says something. At least he says something. I don't give a shit how it comes out. I don't care how it comes out. At least he says something. I will be very proud of that. I would be happy, very happy. I'm very happy, even though my son doesn't speak like Choice does. He still speaks, honey, in his own way. And I understand. I understand with him. Listen, I understand my son even with him not even saying a word. When he just comes and looks at me, I know what he wants, honey. See, I have the privilege, and I thank God for this, that I was able to be at home with my children that has autism. I was able to be there for them and work around schedules of school, work if as far as work wise, work when they are not working while they're at school, so that I could be here with them and be their sole daycare provider. My children never seen the inside of a daycare, not the inside of one. No one has ever kept my children while they were babies, infants, or none of that shit. I was the only one. I was blessed to do so. Now I'm even more blessed because I was able to stay at, be able to not be at work with them. That means overnight jobs, night jobs, type situation, type shit, or whatever the case may be, or whatever. To be able to be at home with them while they're small and not have to take them to no damn daycare facility for shit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. You got to do whatever you got to do to assist your kids and make sure that they thrive, or whatever the case may be. Peaches is not one of those. Peaches will allow a choice to walk around and do whatever it is that he's doing. As far as speech therapy, I don't know. He should be. They should be providing that at the school, but he should be getting something outside of the school as well. But Peaches is not going to do anything like that, girl. He's talking a whole lot and saying a whole lot of things, girl. I mean, using a lot of big words, vocabulary type things. He has blossomed a lot. He most definitely has, but so has Tristan too as well. Because Tristan's starting to use his voice more because I'm making him. So they both are thriving. They both are doing excellent. I have no complaints. Now we have a few hiccups. Of course, kids is gonna be kids, or whatever the case may be, or whatever. Sometimes Tristan don't want to do therapy. Sometimes he be feeling like he don't want to do it. And when he doesn't want to do it, we don't force him to do it, because then that's gonna defeat the purpose. He's gonna do it every single time. So sometimes we don't force him to do it. We'll let him take a little break and then make his ass do it. But other than that, he goes to his therapy. My kids still go to therapy even during the summertime, honey. I don't stop their therapy just because it's summer. I sure the hell do not. Therapy still goes on for my children, and it's not going to stop. My children are going to be going to ABA therapy pretty soon. Once I find one that I want them to go to. I haven't found one that I want them to go to yet. So once I find one, they're most definitely going to be going there too. My kids go to speech and occupational therapy while they're at school on every Thursday. The same situation is still going to occur when they go back. It's not going to stop. Speech therapy is definitely never going to stop for my oldest boy, because, or either one of them, because they both still need it. Both of my children still need it. Just because you hear Jalen speak does not mean it means something. Let me make sure I speak correctly, because he's sitting over there now. It means a lot, but he still does need that extra help, so he's going to receive it as long as he needs it. Period. I'm not going to stop their therapy because it's summertime. The hell. But if Choice needs it, he needs to receive it, because no child should be going without therapy if they have some type of problems going on with them. Why would you want your child to thrive and be better? If my children, because one day my children might not need these therapies. Just because they have them now don't mean they're going to need them when they turn 20 or 25. Like, I'm not thinking that they're going to need that shit. That's not what I'm thinking. My kids is going to be independent, honey, not codependent, independent, individually, self-sufficient for themselves. That's what I'm thinking for my kids. I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm going to have to be handed. I'm not, but if I have to, then I will. But I'm not looking towards that. I'm looking for my kids to be independent. That's why whatever services that they need, they're gonna get, honey. I'm not too busy for shit when it comes to my kids. That's why I said I don't understand how come people allow their kids to walk around here like that. Little man could definitely benefit from speech therapy. It's nothing wrong for him going to go get it, but he's not the only one. The rest of them included, especially Kaylin and Amaya, because Kaylin talks just like Jasmine. Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, she's like, mom, it's going to be. She talks real fast. She's like, mom, I'm just going to go. And I'm not talking about her. I'm saying the child needs speech therapy. Period. I'm going to speak up when it comes to the kids. If you feel like it's speaking on them or talking about them, then I guess it's what it's going to be. But when it comes to something like that, knowing that I'm a mother that have children that have to go to speech therapy, bitch, yeah, I'm going to say something. I don't give a care if you get mad about it or not. he could benefit from it. But the only way he's going to get it is if she speaks up and goes and say something about it. Inquire about what your child needs. That doctor don't know what the hell your kid need if you don't say nothing. Yeah, Kaylin does need it. I seen Kaylin in that video the other day. She didn't look like she was too happy. Stop forcing that girl to try. Stop forcing her to do stuff she don't want to do, and keep a close eye on her. We do not need no early pregnancies, and I mean this, and I'm not speaking this up on them. I'm praying it's totally opposite, that they don't have to experience anything of a sort, that they stay virgins until they turn 50 years old, and I mean that shit. So yeah, I don't know what you got going on, but yeah, stop forcing her to do stuff that she don't want to do, but keep a close eye on her though. You need to. Don't let her be cooped up in that damn room on no damn phone and doing stuff she's not supposed to be doing. Yeah. Why you talking about you overwhelmed and you tired? Don't be too overwhelmed and too tired to where you're not paying attention to your girls. Shit. I mean, I'm just saying. That don't even make no sense. That's crazy, crazy. You know. Hey Renee, if you need to what's your name? Not Renee, Yvette. If you need to go somewhere else, then you need to go somewhere else. Don't come over telling me what to do and what not to do. That's like me coming off in your house telling you what to do. Okay. So you can excuse yourself, I can excuse you. However, I said what I said, and if you got a problem, I'm sure there's other streams that you can go tune into. I forgot to put this shit on 48 hours. I forgot I was giving y'all 48 hours to enter in here, but seeing that there's new people that I've seen drop down, or people that have never dropped down before that may have been subscribed to the channel are here. Hey, Miss Diane. My child needs speech therapy. Now he speaks better than me. I know that's right, Miss Diane. That's what I'm saying for mine. Mine's going to forever receive the therapies that they need. I mean, why wouldn't they? That's what I'm here for. I will be a deadbeat mother, a piss poor mother, just like them, if I didn't see to it that I get what they need. I'm gonna always make sure my kids get what they need. Summertime mean nothing to me, because the same things that we're doing during the summertime, we can do while they're at school on the weekend. The fuck? They don't stop. The fun shouldn't stop. Your kids should only have fun during summertime. They should have fun all year round. The hell? Just like you should be loved all year round, like a mother and a father if you're one. Peaches over there creating barbershops and stuff for men that won't even gonna get her a flower of somebody's rose bush. Like I said, that's sad. I mean, he doesn't even take pride in her at all, but she goes all out. Please don't be no dummy for no man like that. That's why Jasmine's in the predicament that she's in right now, for being a dummy for a man. Yeah, living above and beyond her means for a man, honey. I'm not going to break my pockets for no man. If you want more, then you better make sure that you're gonna bring in some more for this to happen, because I don't know what the fuck you think this is. You don't go and move from an apartment that you're able to afford to a house that you're not able to afford. It has more bills. It comes with a lot more responsibilities. Until you are able or financially able to get that, you should never let nobody punk you off into or force you off into doing anything that is not comfortable for you in your pockets. If I'm not able to go get me a house, I'm not going to make y'all force me into go get a house because y'all saying, oh, she live in an apartment in. And guess what? That damn rent is paid right now. As a matter of fucking fact, bitch, my rent is paid right now. And I'm not talking about no dollar rent. I'm not talking about no $50 rent. I'm not talking about no $100 rent. But I'm talking about racks, okay? We're not talking about no little chump change shit. The rent is paid, honey. It's paid. You got to do what you got to do. Summertime is for the extra work to prepare for the school year. Yes, it is. You know, I don't know what be wrong with people. I don't know what the problem is. You know, people put men before their kids. Not able to afford they bitch. I'm gonna always be able to afford mine, sonny. You'll see me come on here with wigs for no parts for years at a time, bitch, before y'all have one type situation. Before I let my kids walk around here looking like any and everything or whatever. Or before I even think about putting a man before my kids, honey. you'll definitely see Satan show up right in your fucking living room, honey, and you'll be set on fire with his ass burning, okay? Because ain't nowhere in hell. I don't understand it. People are very weird. Very strange. Renee SN was also being talked about in live on little girl's birthday a couple of years ago. Daddy said nothing to you. That said blocking nothing. You talking about when Kaylin was sitting up there watching the screen while people was talking about her now? Because these women wanting people to see their kids. They were wanting their kids to see them be they get talked about, you know what I'm saying, on this internet. So Jasmine would sit up there and allow her children to read the comments, and I do know what you're talking about, Miss Tracy, when she was sitting there reading those comments and they was talking about Kaylin or saying stuff, and she was reading us because, you know, Jasmine wants her kids to feel the way that she feels. She don't feel loved. She feels very unloved. So therefore, she projects this shit off on her girls, especially on the edges. Pulling the edges all the way out, honey. Shame on her. Where's Bentley at? I seen him, honey. He look like he needs to be bathed along with her hair. Her hair and Bentley's coat looks the same.
You got to.
Hey.
Mommy's like you got to.
And here I am talking about an hour. Y'all see how I be lying? I'm about to get off of here.
Are you ready to go tonight?
Yeah.
No.
Bye.
You fuss here.
I thought you said you were tired.
I don't fuss here.
So you like.
So you lied. Anyways, y'all, girl, let me get off of here. I got shit to do.
I thought you said you were tired. So you lied? You told me you was tired, so we came home.
No.
You don't have my hair.
Honey's my hair.
Right.
I'll brush your hair.
I'm about to wrap my hair.
Girl, you need to do more than wrap it. You need to clip your ends. Shit.
I
Okay.
I said it's not me.
Ew.
Not me.
Girl, why are you sitting on the floor? So this heifer was in the floor on the bathroom floor the whole time?
All right.
No, she got up. She had to get up. No, she got up. No, she wasn't in there. I just ain't no telling her. She's sitting all there with her gap on her.
Just like, should I, you know.
Ew.
Hell no.
Sorry.
What's that noise? It's made me bike.
He's barking.
Yeah, it's made me bike in the bathroom.
What do you say,
Why is he
Jasmine?
barking?
You biking in the chain.
I am, because he's
He
sitting
what?
right where it hurts right now. Hope everything goes well. Thank you. There's only so much you can do.
Girl, shut up.
Quiet.
To go to daycare or school, whatever.
Get your head down.
All right, let's go.
Ow.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we heard you say nothing. Let's go so I can get off of
his
here.
body in the book part. I can't see the comments, so I can't get out of there.
She was sitting in the bathroom the whole time. You nasty wench on the floor. I just realized this is where she was sitting until I seen them dirty, filthy ass towels hanging from the thing.
I don't know why I still got this thing.
I want you here. You hear jokes. I'm not fussy.
Sorry.
She needs to take that boy to a park to interact with other kids. She most definitely do.
Oh,
I feel like.
it's time.
Huh?
I don't know. I just feel so overwhelmed. Hey, I need you to make some I feel so overwhelmed shirts, okay? You'll make a killing. I'm sure some females is just like you that just feel so overwhelmed to where y'all just keep laying on y'all backs having more kids and more kids to feel even more overwhelmed.
It's time.
On the brush.
Yes.
You don't like that?
No.
Want to take it out?
No. Yes. Eden. Go back.
Please?
Please. You hear you say?
Oh my God, their hair is something else, though.
Stop.
Girl, get to talking because you about to make me mad.
What's that?
Like, for real. That's
Yeah.
why I wouldn't even turn. Girl, I ain't got
I see.
Girl, go. I had to speed her up for a second.
Hey, y'all.
Go.
Be quiet, you fool.
Girl, she just snuck her lip is crazy.
I don't know. I'm just exhausted and
Be quiet, you fool.
financially I'm just trained.
I want to be quiet.
To go to daycare or school.
Get your head down.
School.
You head down?
Head down.
Okay. You know, you like I
Mhm. He getting
It's my
tall.
habits.
He looks like Ava.
No, you don't.
He really does remind me of a boy, Ava.
You hear this bit? This one? Yeah, it's your.
Yeah, he telling me you got some dandruff in your hair. He like, yeah, what is that? Ew, gross. I know that's right, boy. He said, Mama, what's that?
No.
You might not want to come. You gonna have that all on your shirt, boy.
These shots. I know. So you don't brush my hair? No, not done.
Girl, he gonna brush it out of your head. Y'all see Jasmine's hair, girl? What's going on over there?
I just can't wait till you go to school.
Not in the ear bites.
Don't have to do that.
Mommy, ear bites.
Where?
I just can't wait till he go to school so then I can do what I need to do. Then I can work.
Spiders.
There's only so much you can do.
It's only so much you can do.
Some shit every day. Don't fall until you fall, you fall.
What the? She said it's only so much you can do.
Not in the ear bites.
Don't have to do that.
Mommy, ear bites.
Where?
Ear bites.
Ear bites.
Yes, ear bites.
And then we have to work.
Spider bites.
Like she's just so depressing. Yeah, I'm about to go for. She's messing with my energy. I gotta go.
You hear this bit?
This way.
You hear tissue.
I can't wait till he goes to school so then I can work. Like, girl, just don't get on here no more.
I know.
So you don't brush my hair?
No, not done.
As much as things talk, it should be easy to correct him. Exactly. She just doesn't. What's up, TC?
Not in the ear bites.
Don't have to do that.
Mommy, ear bites.
Where?
Girl, that hair is hanging on for dear life for like on some real shit. What happened to her hair? Jasmine used to have some really thick, pretty ass hair. When she first got on here, Jasmine's hair was very healthy. It was long, but something happened along the way. It was some niggas. That's what it was. That made her hair thin out, and she's stressed out over there looking crazy as hell. But she had some very thick hair when she first started. Jasmine had some very, very nice thick hair. Now it's just straggly and stringy, honey. Yeah, it's taking a toll. It's done took a hit. And need to take some conditioner. And some other shit, cause honey, we need some trims around here, cause honey, it's uneven. It's really uneven a lot of ways, honey. You need to do a big chop. That's what you need to do.
Spiders.
So much you can do.
Somebody told him today his voice is his voice is not annoying, but his voice is precious. He talks like Ava, so y'all think Ava's voice is annoying too? Talks just like her. He acts like her and talk like her. But anyway, she ain't finna bore the hell out of me. Bye, girl. I ain't got time for your shit. That we heard what you said, and I'm done. Anyways, yeah. Hey, what's her name? Vet. Yeah, Vet. That came out first time. I don't talk about kids. Girl, subscribe to my channel. Okay, I ain't block you. Subscribe to the channel though. You probably be somewhere where they do be talking about kids. Don't be talking about kids. Girl, don't play with me. But anyway, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button while you up in here. Okay. I'm trying to easy down on the my trigger finger. Okay. But don't get beside yourself though. Okay. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming off into this stream, honey. I've been having migraines, honey, so just bear with me. I'm gonna be back on camera pretty soon, but not right now. I sure the hell am not. Plus, about to do a little bit of relocating around this piece. Okay, it's time to do some relocating around here. You know, I don't like to be stuck and stagnant. I like to move the fuck around. So yeah, y'all keep those bells ringing. She's going bald. It seems that way. She's balding over there. She's going bald, just like the ball she playing with out there on the court, honey. She looks so stressed out. Girl, get it together. Like I said, get up. If you don't want nobody to kick you while you down, then you need to stop being down and get up. Stand up. You need to stand up, get out and get something. Stop complaining about everything. We all got problems. We all got issues. Go get that boy some speech therapy. Correct him. She does need to correct him. She needs to stop spoiling him. She needs to stop playing favoritism. Everybody needs to get the same equal amount of love. Nobody should get treated more than the other. Because I'm telling you, in this house, honey, everybody's getting equal or they don't get shit. All right. I don't do one more for the other. No, they get the same equal amount of things. Okay. And that's just that on that. That's what she needs to do. Use that kinesiology degree. It makes absolutely no sense for it to be collecting dust when you could be making money with it. Okay. Get up. Don't get on here later on complaining. We don't want to hear. We're tired of that shit. Okay. You should be tired of being tired. If you need some money, go make you some money. School time is coming around, honey. We all shopping for school clothes. You're not exempt from shopping from your own kids' school clothes, okay? Where people pitch in, that's a blessing. That's fine. But you also need to pitch in too and buy your own kids some school clothes, okay? We don't care about you being depressed. We don't care about you being back. We all got problems, okay? We're all in the same recession that you are in. What's up, Virgo Diva? I don't know if you heard me speak to you earlier. We're all in a recession. You're not the only one. We all need to have our hand out for some shit. Too bad we can't have our hand out to you because you ain't got no money. Whatever bills that you have that are not beneficial towards you and your kids that y'all extra really need from day to day, get rid of it until you can afford it again. That's what you got to do. You got to downsize. If the house payment is too much, go get you an apartment, okay? Go get you an apartment. Go get you an apartment and go get you an apartment. If the house living is too much for you, you got to do what you got to do. Okay? That's what you got to do. Same song, same dance, same cry. Like, girl, get over it. Tired of hearing the shit. We tired of you being tired. We tired of you being overwhelmed. We tired of you not wanting to do what you supposed to do to get to where you trying to go. But yeah, I want to do more. I want to do more. But you do less. How you going to do more if you keep doing less? How you going to want more if you keep doing less? If your kids need school clothes, you better get your ass up and start door dashing right now. Stop using Legendary as an excuse for you not wanting to, because I'm taking it that now it's, oh, well, I need to get somebody to keep Legendary. You better call your mama. But then I forgot, like I said, that's what happens when when you allow that man to take your mother away from having a relationship with that child, because he did. You allowed him to be able to say that he was not able to have a relationship with that child or not interact with him. So she basically don't know who he is like that. She knows that that's her grandson. Of course, she's done been around him, but she never had the same experience with Legendary that she did with Aiden, Ava, Amaya, and Kaylin. She did not have that same experience that she did with Legendary. So Legendary is just like a little stranger. I mean, I'm just calling for whatever for what it is, because she's only done seen him when she was able to. And that was only a handful of times. How many times have he done been over there to his grandmother's house? How many times have his grandmother have been over to their house to see them? Oh, that is a good question. Damn, sure do not go. Sure don't go to Jasmine's house for shit. Cheryl does not go to Jasmine's house, y'all. Not even to visit the children. She don't even come to visit. Y'all, she don't even come to visit the kids. What you call them? Ain't no telling what you's about to say, Miss Tracy. You ain't no telling what you's about to call them. You don't call them nothing, Miss Tracy. Okay? Now shit. What was I about to say, Miss Tracy? That made me lose my damn thought. Y'all know I be losing my thoughts and things and whatever, whatnot. But yeah, food for thought. Make sure y'all don't be out here doing stuff for these men that's gonna end up having y'all off in situations to where y'all can't get out of them, or have y'all out here looking like some clown ass fools, or laying on y'all's backs having all of these different babies and all of this. Don't keep doing that stuff. It makes absolutely no sense. Wise up, woman up. Stop being a little ass girl. The same way that we want these men to be men, we need to want these women to be women too. Take accountability. Stand the fuck up, okay? Sure, she most definitely said that in all caps. She don't come over to visit the boy. She ain't nobody come over. Ain't nobody come over doing no barbecues with Jasmine. Nothing, Jasmine. What's going on, Jasmine? You got roaches? I don't know. Shit. But even if you do, that still shouldn't matter. They still should come over there and just kill the roaches as they come. But yeah, food for thought. Don't be going all out for a man that won't go all out for you. Don't do that. Don't make yourself the social media clown. Cause that lady can have a husband and be fucking bitches on the side. Don't do that. Okay? Don't set yourself up for failure. Don't do that. Don't be out here looking like no food for no man. I don't encourage that by no means. Even if it's your husband, I said what I said. I'm not telling you to go against God, but I'm telling you that if you serve a God that's a loving God and that God loves you, God would never want you to go through those type of things, honey, because that's not love, and God would never give you that type of man to love you like that, because that's not no type of love that He would want you to receive. Okay. So don't say that God put us together. Say, God, no, no. Y'all put yourselves together and y'all put yourself in a situationship, entanglement, or whatever, marriage ship, whatever. Just don't do more for a man than what he would do for you. And he'll have you out here looking like a fool like Jasmine off in a house you can't afford to pay for. To where you have to get kicked out of the house that you was in that was a good fit for you and your kids, but now you had to downgrade to the dumps to where the house is about to sink. Lord bless it, bless it. Why she didn't move? Why she didn't make enough money to move out of that house, Lord? Why she just didn't go move back into an apartment? That house is in the verge of sinking into the hole, and she don't feel like that's a safety precaution. Because, honey, I would have been gone. The first time they would have told me that their house was sinking into the ground, I wouldn't have gave a fuck about that damn lease. Honey, me and my kids would have been gone. Do you understand me? My kids would not be put in no type of tragedy situation or no type of safety complications. That's stupid. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't go all out for no man that's not willing to do the same for you. If it's not reciprocated, I don't encourage you to do it. I don't. And that goes both ways. It's not just for the woman, it's for the men. You this goes, yeah, listen to me now. Yeah. But yeah, Wood over there living the good life. I mean, hell, I mean like King Tut over there. He's getting barbershops over there. I mean, you name it. But next week he gonna be cheating with Barbara and Shirley and all of them up the street and around the corner in Tampa, Florida. I mean, poor gorgeous. I mean, the way that we have to train our kids up, honey, we have to train them up well, because training them up to be some complete dummies is not what's up. I mean, buying men is not a good thing to do. But hey, oh, I forgot. That's what Cheryl's chasing Jack. So that's why Jasmine's chasing Chris. Lord, the apple just don't fall too far from the tree, and the tree don't fall too far from the apple. Boy, buying men is not the thing to do. If you gotta buy them, honey, put them on the sale. Put them on sale. Put them on clearance. Let somebody else buy them. Yeah, because I ain't doing it. No, it's either me for you, you for me, we for each other. But no, me for you and you ain't doing no. I can't get you to do nothing for me. You everything is forced. I mean, all on the man's page doing this damn all on the page doing this. I told y'all I was leaving, but I lied. Hold on. Give me a second. You know, these personalities be working and shit. I be forgetting and shit. But anyways, yeah, don't do that. All of these women on here done been done behind some DIC. You know, you know the rest. So, you know, they just been done behind it. I don't encourage that. I encourage you to stand up, woman up, and don't be no dummy. Don't be no fool. Don't be sitting up there spending all your dividends on this man and his side bitches. Don't do that. Don't be giving him no barbershop for him to be all up in the barbershop talking to his other women. Don't do that. Narcissist controlling behavior, like that's weird as hell. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. She gives him anything that she wants, don't she, Mama Boo? I wish I would. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you doing that for your husband if your husband does the same for you. But if your husband don't get on her and be like, I love her, he don't be boasting and bragging about her. Why would you do the same for him? Why would you? Why would you? I wouldn't do anything of a sort. Don't make no man. Don't let no man make you look like no clown. Don't do that. Mm-mm. Love yourself, okay? It's okay to love yourself, and honey, no. I mean, spending all kind of unnecessary money, honey. I will be spending that money up on a house for me and my tribe of kids, honey, so that I won't be having to worry about now. I hope she paying her rent while she over there paying all of that money for all of the unnecessary shit. The bitch over there buying grills. She done went and bought all the stores up for Father's Day, honey. And then even though my husband didn't get me nothing for Mother's Day, I'm gonna go buy my husband something. Cause just because his love is not the same for me, I'll make sure my love stays the same for him. Girl, I wish the fuck it would. I wish it would. Girl, I wouldn't do shit. He wouldn't even got no happy Father's Day for me, bitch. He wouldn't have got nothing, honey. How do you go all out for a man? And then women over there encouraging and that shit, talking about some, yeah, girl, love your man. Stand by your man. Girl, I bet, bitch. Stand by him. Girl, I ain't finna stand nowhere near him. What you talk about? You do all of that for him. He does nothing for you. Not even nothing that he can do. Like nothing. Like she done forced the man into telling him what he gonna do. You gonna cut these kids' hair, which he should if he knows how to cut it, and even if he don't know how. If it's gonna save some money for the household, then yeah, it could be done. My kid's father know how to cut hair too. He just ain't cut their hair because hell, they ain't going. But he would do it if I wanted him to. But they don't want it done. So we not ain't nobody finna be walking around with no patches and shit in their head because they decided to let them do one side and then the other side you like, nah, player. Nah, we ain't doing no shit like that. So honey, they gonna have her until honey further notice, honey. Shit. Hell no. I ain't finna tell him to cut these boys' hair. He been done cutting like zip. Have my kids walking around here looking crazy and shit. Nah, I don't think so, player. Nah, we not doing that. No. Nah. Nah. But yeah, if it's to save some money, then yeah, you do what you gotta do. But you can't force no man into doing something that you want him to do. If he don't want to do, he ain't gonna do that shit. He gonna do what he want to do when he want to do it, and he's not gonna do what he don't want to do when he don't want to do it. It's simple. But buying a man is not ever a good thing to do. You see what they got, Jasmine. She's financially struggling still to this day, and he's gone, and he ain't came back. That's gonna be peaches. See, you cannot ever have in your mind and think that somebody won't leave you or walk away from you because they might just do just that. They might find somebody that's just as dumber than you that they can use. And once they seal the deal with them, it's a wrap on you. Some people need to realize that. Don't think that you can't be replaced. You most definitely can be replaced if somebody wants to replace you. It doesn't matter that you shower this man with all of this shit. So what? If he's still sticking his he's still sticking his stuff somewhere where it don't belong. So you could do any and everything for a man. You can cook for him, clean for him, make sure he have any and everything that he's supposed to have. And the same thing for a man doing for a woman. And they still not value you as what they're supposed to. But that's up to you to allow, if you allow somebody to use you and abuse you. And that's what I'm seeing here. I don't see no happy wife, happy life. I see a narcissist ass little girl that's still suffering from trauma issues, that's projecting all of that shit out onto us because she still feels some type of way from daddy and mama, and she's taking care of her baby daddy just to keep him around. Bitch, I'm not taking care of nobody to keep them around for shit. I can't get a rose. I can't get a happy Mother's Day. I can't get nothing that you give me. You are a good wife to the wrong man. Bitch, that's why I left mine. Because, bitch, I'm not finna be the right woman to no wrong man for the rest of my days. You got me fucked up. Till death do us part. Well, guess what? We finna part before death. Now, how about that? Because who ain't finna be up here trying to be happy trying to play and pretend to be happy with somebody is me. I don't play and pretend shit with no motherfucking body, honey. Not with my mama, not with my dad, not with nobody, honey. If it ain't what it is, it just ain't finna. Like I said, people need to stop trying to paint a different picture when the paint done already dried. Okay? When the paint done already dried, bitch, don't try to paint over it. It is what it is. It's up to you, accept it or not. But buying men, I ain't buying shit, honey. We either for each other, with each other, and we doing this together, or honey, no. I know what works for people is what works for them, but what would work for me is me putting myself out there, boasting and bragging about a man that does not do the same about me, that does not give the same energy when it comes to me. When I tell you that she's a good something for the wrong motherfucker. Does he deserve it? No. He does what a man's supposed to do. Taking care of his kids is not something he needs a pat on his back. He doesn't need to have a prize or nothing needs to be bought for him for that shit. That's something he's supposed to do. The same thing for you. She wants to be validated for being a mother and wants somebody to validate for him for being a father. I don't validate neither one of you motherfuckers for being what y'all supposed to be. You don't get no pat on your back or no gift for that shit. No, just do what you're supposed to do. It's sad. that these women would break themselves completely down like broken cars for these men that's running around playing around on them. Bitch, I wish I would. But they would go out on Friday night. Did he go get that $160? Holla! I got a lot, Lizzie, for you. Hey, Liv, what you doing for 160 in the back of the truck though? Peach ain't going. But anyways, I'm just saying, you gotta do better. If you want better, you gotta do better. If you want more, you can't be doing less talking about you want more. You can't be getting talking, I'm financially struggling, but you got a kinesiology degree because I'm looking at you sideways. Yeah. I'm looking at you real sideways. Certain things just don't make no sense. All right, y'all. I'm at my 2 hour mark. I'm about to get up off of here. I appreciate y'all because I told y'all I was leaving a long time ago. But anyways, yeah, the moral of this story is don't be stupid behind nobody, not even yourself, not even yourself. Because sometimes yeah. If you know, honey. Okay. So on that note, I love y'all until the next stream. Okay. Y'all have a blessed day. Y'all stay safe out there and stay cool because it's too damn hot. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water because I am. As a matter of fact, I need to go get me some. And then my stomach is over here just rumbling and jumbling. So I need to go get me something to eat. It's about that time, yeah. So yeah, y'all keep y'all's bells ringing. I got some uploads that's gonna be coming up. As a matter of fact, I think I'm about to do an upload here when I get off here. I'm about to upload it right now. Me and my kids went somewhere, honey. We've been going places and stuff. Like I said, y'all go outside and touch grass, okay? Don't be sitting up online all day. Oh, yeah, happy belated birthday to Room Shaker. Okay, that's my girl. All right. I've been seeing her here and there when I've been on here. But, yeah, happy belated birthday to my boo. Yana Mama, baby. I didn't see you, but I hope your baby had to go to the dentist and had to get put on anesthesia. I didn't forget about that. I know that was days ago. Charge it to my head and not my heart, baby. But if you replay this, run this back, honey, I hope that everything went well. I don't know where you at right now, but you're probably busy. But yeah, I wanted to say that before I got off of here, okay? Um, oh yeah, and happy cancer season, Lord Jesus Christ. They're here. They're here. They're here and they are here. And I'm surrounded by them. Lord, please. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So everybody's birthdays in my house have passed. They are all gone. Okay. All of our birthdays have came and went. Man, time done went by so damn fast. And we've been over here partying, honey. We've been outside. So hopefully y'all been outside too with y'all's kids or whatever, whatnot. And enjoying y'all summer. And like I said, drinking plenty of water because, honey, it's hot outside. People been having heat strokes and falling out. So please don't be one of those people. Okay. I've been on Facebook and been seeing a lot of little crazy stuff over there. Been a lot of little crazy little stories over there. So y'all just stay tuned because, honey, we might be doing a little Facebooking over here on YouTube. We just might. But yeah, let me get up and get to going because I got some things that I need to handle and take care of, and it's almost pushing up on lunchtime too. So yeah, and I'm sure the kids would like to get out and go somewhere as well. So we're gonna see what to do. So y'all have a nice day. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all next time.